What is up, YouTube? It is Coppertop Tactical here with another video. In today's video, we got the Benelli M4 Clone, the Mac 1014. And today, we're gonna do we're gonna have a little fun today. Let's do this. Well, that is the Benelli M4 Clone, or the Mac 1014. And so far, it's running okay. I think what the issue is I'm shooting birdshot. That's one, because that's all I have. And two, it's not 1,300 feet per second birdshot. So I know with semi-automatic shotguns, it's got to be kind of a higher feet per second on the load. So yeah, other than the few failures we're having, and it's not due to the shotgun by any means, it's due to the ammo. So yeah, so far it's going good, and it's kind of sprinkling a little bit. So, but it's not too much to stop us. So yeah, let's do penetration test, and we'll do some skeet shooting, and then we'll do more fun stuff. So so far though, this thing's running good. But first we'll take it back to the office and do a little bit of history and a breakdown of the amazing shotgun. So let's take it back to the office real quick. It is 2003. You're just freshly joined the military, and you're like, what weapon am I going to be issued to fight down in Fallujah? You're like, am I going to get an M4? Am I going to get an M9? Am I going to be a sniper? What am I going to be? And then they hand you this thing. And you're like, what the am I going to do with a shotgun? Then you realize this thing's semi-automatic. And you're like, oh, okay. Then you realize it's also 7 rounds. And you go, I'm going to clear some rooms with this thing. Yeah. The Marines love this thing. There's a lot of nicknames for this thing. The room sweeper, the tally sweeper, the delete everything sweeper. Yeah. They loved it. And this is just what they would have to deal with on a daily basis. Welcome back, guys. We are in the office, and we got the Mac 1014, and well, this is the Benelli M4 Clone. And well, I don't have a Benelli because a Benelli M4 is about $2,000, and I'm not going to spend $2,000 right now on a shotgun. So why not just get the next thing and get the Turknelli, or the, Turkish-made Benelli M4. And well, just to kind of give you guys a little history though on the original Benelli M4, in the 1990s, the military was looking for a combat shotgun to, clear rooms, do a little, shotgun stuff. And well, as we know throughout history, shotguns are just amazing. They work in wonderful ways. And the first signs of shotguns that we see in a massive combat situation was actually during the First World War with the trench gun. And yeah, we know how that went. The Germans complained, oh, well, if an American gets caught with a shotgun, we're going to kill him. And we complained back to them and said, aren't you guys the ones that use tear gas and mustard gas and a whole bunch of other gases that are not good for everyone? Yeah. Yeah, you are. So remember that. Anyways, we get back to the modern times, and in the 1990s, the military, you know, was looking for a shotgun, and the Italians come out with this amazing thing, the Benelli M4. And, well, you know, you got the Mossberg 590, which is a good shotgun overall. I mean, that's been used, what, since the 80s? Since, I believe it, when it came out. But they need something with semi-automatic that would work in any urban environment that it was being thrown at. A pump shotgun necessarily is still good and effective, but when it comes to urban environments and you need to be able to continuously shoot, you know, having that action where you have to pump every single time after firing is not ideal in a combat situation. So they come out with this thing. These things actually originally have a 7-round tube, but you know, when they're imported, they have to have a 5-round tube. You can get extensions to make them so they are the original 7 rounds. I plan on doing that with this thing. I also plan on getting, you know, a rail system of some kind, and then an optic as well. And then also, low known fact, or not a known fact, because it took me a little bit to find this out because there's no YouTube videos on it. But these are not adjustable stocks. I know it looks like it. About the only thing is the cheek riser, and that just moves up and down. But yeah, so if you get one of these expecting the stock to move, it does not move. And I found out, and I kind of cried a little bit. It made me a little sad because I thought that was really cool about this shotgun. Yeah. But anyways, more into the shotgun itself. It is a piston-driven shotgun. It has 2 pistons in there, which I thought was pretty interesting. Never seen that before. Also because, you know, this is the first ever semi-automatic shotgun I own. Besides my bullpup shotgun, it is, what the heck is that? The Tokarev 12-gauge shotgun. We have a video on that coming out soon. But yeah, this thing is actually really nice. And I'll go ahead and put a little bit of the specs here. I don't know, here, or here somewhere, of how long the barrel is, and, you know, a little bit more information on the shotgun, because I do not remember off the top of my head. But anyways, I had a lot of fun with this thing. We did find out that this does not work with low-powered shells. It's got to be at least 1,300 feet per second and above, or it will not cycle, as you guys see in the video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown video of the Mac 1014. You know, this thing actually isn't bad at all. I know the misfires that we've had in there will make it look bad, but trust me, it is due to ammo. And, you know, that ammo I was using isn't really meant for this type of shotguns, more like pump action shotguns, where this, you know, needs something more for 1,300 feet per second and up. But yeah, I love this thing. You know, it made its appearance in John Wick as well.
Something big, bold.
May I suggest the Benelli M4? Custom bolt carrier release and charging handle. Textured grips should your hands get wet.
So these things are wonderful, and you know, I think this was about a $300 price tag on here, which is not bad for a clone, especially because there's, you know, other clones out there. There's the Panzer M4, which is identical to this too, but if you're looking for a cheaper option than that, this is the next best thing. So again, I really hope you guys enjoyed stopping by. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, somewhere up here will be a part, or over here somewhere, one of these 2 corners here is going to have one of the previous videos. And we did a video on the the Ruger LCP 380. And we did a video on a super safety. So go ahead and check those videos out, and just stay tuned. Also, push that notification bell for more future videos. You know, helps grow the channel, and you know, only we can grow with you guys. And let's just keep drawing. Let's do this. Let's see how far we can go. You know, I'm not looking to be the biggest YouTuber on channel or on the planet, but you know, I do like doing content for you guys. So go ahead, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll take it back to the range and we'll finish it out there. So really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's kick it back. So as you guys can see, we got a Bud Light out there because I hate Bud Light with passion, and it is currently raining on me right now, just a little bit, not enough to worry. But yeah, we're gonna do a penetration test and see how this thing goes. So saying goodbye to Afghanistan in 3, 2, 1. And this is why the Marines love this thing, because it just didn't, like, it deletes everything. It's perfect. Okay, guys. Well, by no means am I a professional at skeet shooting. I'm pretty bad at it, but the only way you can get better is if you practice. So we're gonna do a little bit of practicing, and today we got our lovely clay pigeon thrower on a old truck tire that I had just laying around. This thing works out perfectly. Yeah, so let's throw some skeets. So oh, okay, let's try that again. Boom. Yeah, see, this is what it's doing, guys. It's not racking all the way back, and that's just due to an ammo issue. So that's not any fault of the gun. Definitely an ammo issue. You know, it's that cheap Walmart shotgun shells that I had laying around. So if you're going to shoot this thing, it needs to be 1,300 feet per second and above, or it will not cycle. So yeah, let's keep shooting clays. Okay, so I got 2 clays in there, and I hope that it cycles with this crappy ammo. If it doesn't, then I'll try to get that second follow-up shot. So let's see how well this goes. Oh, well, it cycled. I didn't think it cycled, but it did. 1 clay. Okay, do this again. Boom. Yep, and there it is. It's that cheap ammo. Okay, we're gonna do 1 more clay and see if I can hit it again. You know, I'm not really good at this, so yeah, let's do it. Never mind, I think I might be getting a little bit better at it. Yeah! Sweet. Well, as you see, guys, we got the Benelli M4 Clone, the Mac 1014, and I had a little bit of a stroke there, and it runs pretty good. Other than using crap ammo, do not use crap ammo. Like, this thing will not function at all. And yeah, so make sure it's, again, over 1,300 feet per second, and it will function well. So we're gonna go ahead and close this video out, and I will see you guys on the next one. See you guys later.